What's up, everybody? So I was gonna do some Rise of the Ronin tonight, but dude, I am exhausted. I just got done cleaning and organizing my whole garage, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm burned out. I'm on a roll. Ugh. So we'll do like an hour of Final Fantasy. Yeah, it took a lot longer to get my garage cleaned out. So here we are. For gold, I do the Mibu Village and pop a balloon of wealth. For XP, I farm two enemies up at the dojo late game, and for early game, I farm Mibu Village. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm doing a Final Fantasy VII stream right now, but tomorrow when I get home, I'll stream some Sekiro. Wait, hang on. Oh. Do not get old, I repeat. Do not get old. It sucks. Okay, revival, cleansing, barrier.
There she is! Cloud, my boy! Still got that keycard? Gonna need a bit of time with this. Might I suggest a spot of recon?
Cloud? Hey, Cloud? What's wrong?
Nearly there.
Cloud, let's get out of here. Oh no!
I don't recall giving you permission to go in there.
Oh, it was an honest mistake. We didn't mean any. Ah! Don't hurt me! Please! I can explain!
Drop him.
Why should I? He's trespassing, like you.
Save it. I've had a pretty shit day.
What a coincidence. So have I.
I'm
Come
here.
on.
Lord, my way
And
back.
catch! One more shot! Stop it! That's it! Get him! Whoa!
We have to look for an opening.
Wait till he stops moving. I'm coming.
Leave it to good old you wouldn't have
Taking over. Still up for it?
How do we stop him?
keep that guard up.
Winnington, what's up?
That was close.
Get away from
That's it! Don't know how I did that.
Come on!
Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you! One more shot!
We go. Whoa.
Go on! I'll stop it! This might be it.
Too bad. Best do it right. Damn it.
I'm coming! Here it comes! This one's for you! One more shot! There! It's your turn!
Oh, we have to look for an opening.
Wait till he stops moving. Getting careless. I got this. It's on you.
Sure, however I can help. Cut! Cut! And catch! This one's for you! Everything.
Gonna make me do everything?
Get him!
Getting careless. Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do. One more shot! Get him! Cut!
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Second win.
It's a cut set. I'm going in. What a team. A spanner in the works. Come on! You mind?
My turn.
Honestly.
Time to burn.
Go on. That's it.
Take the lead.
I'm
Ain't
coming.
dead yet.
One more shot. Tagging out.
They're in for it now. You're gonna love this one. What the hell? One moment.
Bless them with your love and grace.
Let him have it.
Taking over.
Aaron.
Hell yeah.
This one's for you. Go on.
Let's dance, asshole.
One more shot. Get him.
Burn. It's on you.
Here goes. Stay strong, okay? Go on. And catch.
Damn it.
You've got them.
Leave it to me. Feel like
Let's do this.
Get him.
Yeah.
I'll feel that tomorrow.
Don't overdo it.
I'll take care of him. This one's for you.
Nice to warm ya.
One more shot. I think I need to lie down.
I'm coming. You okay? Stay out of his way.
Get him!
Look out!
I'll take care of you. I'm feeling pretty weak. I won't let anyone hurt you. Can you take over
It's
for me?
my time to shine. You mind?
I got this.
You could have warned me.
Go on!
Gotta step it up. Time to burn. Heads up.
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Okay, up and at 'em. There has to be a way.
There's no shame in running.
Okay.
Nothing personal.
Too much? And catch! One more shot! Here it comes! This one's for you!
This might be it.
Stay strong, okay? We'll make it quick. One more shot! Keep up the pressure,
You've not
okay?
seen anything yet.
This one's for you!
Your turn now. What's the one of this? Let's see what's inside, shall we?
Oh, Vincent Valentine.
I know your story. Vincent Valentine, former Turk. Stumbled on your file in the company database. There's a reason you're alone in the dark down here. And that reason has something to do with Sephiroth. Am I right?
That's none of your business.
I only ask because you might want to come with us. I don't know whether Sephiroth is dead or alive or something in between. But I do know that if I stick with this lot, I'll find out one way or another. this how you want your story to end?
Get out. Now.
That'll be our way out then. Now we know where the temple is, let's not bother the man.
Hey, Space Cadet. Come on.
I mean, I know him enough to get me through the day.
Think there might be top secret material hidden somewhere here?
That all you ever think about?
Well, excuse me for trying to be helpful.
Bro, this is sick. I really thought he was gonna come with us.
Hear that, black materia?
The Sony Xperia smartphones, I have not.
My rep's gonna go through.
I have not.
Well, it ain't like it could go down.
I mean, you gotta remember, Happy, I'm 40 years old. It's hard enough for me to even do this shit right here.
So, where is it?
Aye.
I mean, I'm 40 and I spent most of my late teens and most of my 20s in jail or prison,
Have you?
No,
and there wasn't
that's
too
not
much
it. You could
technology
clear it
in
now
there.
If you really wanted.
When I first met my wife, I just
Would you
gotten out
to
of,
the saucer.
I did 16 months in prison and I pulled straight from prison into county, did a year in county. I got out and I met my wife while I was in rehab. I pulled straight from the county jail into
Trouble is,
a
he's
mandatory
been
living
missing for
rehab.
going on 20 years.
And I had all my info on a
Any
floppy
guesses as
disk,
to
and
where
I
it
thought I
was
was like big living, you know what I mean?
The
She
gold
looked at me and
saucer.
she was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "This is all my info. This
It's
is,
a
you know, my
stretch.
floppy
Don't
disk."
mind
And
that.
she was like, "People don't even use
But
those
it's the only lead I've
anymore.
got.
Like, we're gonna have a hard time finding how to pull the data
Let's
from
follow
that."
it.
And I was like, "What do you
Trust
mean?"
you.
And she pulled up her BlackBerry and she was like,
You
"This
do?
is what people use now."
Thank you.
And I was like, "What the hell is that? A walkie-talkie?" She was like, "No, it's a cell phone."
Well, if we gotta. Once we're good, let's get a move on.
Right.
I really wish Vincent would come with us, dude. I think in the original game he did. It's been so long, I can't remember. In fact, I'm almost positive in the original game he rolls with us for a little bit.
What's this?
Well, I mean, I saw cell phones when I was younger, back in like the late '90s and stuff, and they were, we call them Saved by the Bell phones because they were these big ass huge Motorola phones, and you kind of held them up to your face like that. You know what I mean? It was like a big brick. You know, that was like this tall and like this wide. You know what I mean? You could like beat somebody with it and had a big old antenna on it like that big. They were huge. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it advanced, and then they had these things called the brick phones. It was like Motorola's first flip phone. It was, you know, like half the size of a brick, and it flipped open, and you held it up to your face like that, and it was still pretty big. You know, it was a big block thing. And then when I was like 18 or 19 years old, they used to have these little tiny Nokias, and you could do like SMS, and you could call, and you could play Snake on it, right? And it was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my whole life. And I remember I got one, and they were small. Those little tiny Nokia phones were badass. They were small, and they were tough as hell. My grandma sent it through the washer and the dryer twice. She ran it over with her car. By accident. This is all by accident because it was so small that she missed it. You know what I mean? And it was super lightweight. It was easy to use. But I remember one time, I was at the river at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I was fishing, but I'm not going to say why I was there at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was about waist deep out in the river casting my line out. And it was pitch black. Just imagine being in the middle of nowhere in a river that's, you know, got a slow current, and there's no moonlight, there's no stars, you know what I mean, because there's cloud cover, and it's just pitch black, and I'm standing in this river, and all of a sudden I see this light, and I start freaking out because I hadn't been to sleep in a couple of days, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell is this light? Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. There shouldn't be anybody out there. And I looked down. Actually, no, it was me and my friend Steven. And we were both out there fishing at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, just casting our lines out, freezing our asses off in shorts and t-shirts in the river at 2 o'clock in the morning. And this light comes on. My phone had been submerged underwater the entire time, and it still worked. I pulled it right out of my pocket and started using it. And, that was like the coolest bit of tech, other than these like fancy ass Sony Dixmans that cost like $250, which I had. I saved up for a long time and I bought one. And back then, $250 was a lot of money. It was like a week's pay. I mean, a week's pay at like 40 hours a week. I mean, it was a lot of money. This was 20 something years ago, almost 25 years ago. And that was like the extent of the technology, other than like when iPods first started coming out and like MP3 players. That was like the craziest technology that I had really had any experience with, right? And then I go and I end up on this crazy ass journey where I'm like in and out of jail for like a year and a half straight, where I get out for like a week and I go right back in for like 3 months, and I get out for a couple of days and I go right back for 3 months, and then I end up going to prison for 16 months, and I go straight from prison into jail, and I do a year in jail, and then I go straight from jail into a forced live-in rehab for a couple of months. So it was like a 2-year window where I hadn't seen any technology at all, period. And, you know, I get out, and I meet this girl that's got fucking laptops and Blackberries and Palm Pilots and you know, iPods and all this other shit. It blew my fucking mind, man. I feel like that's how she suckered me in. Suckered me in with all this cool shit. And then she tricked me into having kids with her. Now I'm not going anywhere. I love my wife. Unless she pisses me off sometimes, I still love her.
I'm not going with you, so back off.
You misunderstand. I'm defying my boss to be here, because I've got a hunger that cannot be denied.
Cloud, bring me the black materia.
My desire to see you has driven me on.
I don't like this dude. He gets on my nerves, man.
That's what
Like, he irritates me more than the Turks do, and the Turks really irritate me.
Alright, my friend, it's the final lap. So let's con it one last time!
He's mine! Allow me.
How the fire rages!
Come on. Gotcha. Ain't dead yet. Sorry.
No holding back!
Oh, shit.
Get ready. Feeling good. Going in. I'll end this. Any last words?
This'll leave a mark!
Come on.
Not bad! Ready? Don't you dare look away! Really? Not so fast.
Calling fire. You okay?
I won't have your pity. This is a race, remember? Come on, Cloud. We're on the home stretch! Don't get too wild.
Let's try that again.
Whoa!
Second wind. It's on now. Let's finish this. No more playing nice.
There's no escaping the degradation. My friend. Black materia.
Oh.
Dream on. That materia's mine.
There's no escaping the degradation.
That won't happen to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's right. You're gonna be just fine.
Come on. The gilded saucer awaits. And the keystone.
Yeah.
Come on!
Look.
Supporters of the Shinra Resistance Committee. My name is Glenn Lodbrok, a representative of Wu Tai's interim government. The hour is upon us, when we must rise up to confront tyranny. Mere days ago, Junon's cannon rang out. A message, a declaration by Shinra's new president that he, like his father before him, would rule by fear. What's more, we recently learned that he had sanctioned the development of living weapons grown within the Mako reactors that provide power to your homes. Alarmed, we decided to seek answers, and in accordance with the ceasefire treaty, our government sent officials to investigate. Shinra promised their full cooperation. But when our inspectors duly arrived, they were mercilessly slaughtered. The footage you are about to see was taken from inside one of the reactors. This is what Rufus Shinra calls a ceasefire. Friends, we do not have our enemy's military might. Nevertheless, a righteous fury burns in each of our hearts. A fire that we may carry to Midgar. And there, together, put the city of Mako and misery to the torch! This is our answer, Rufus Shinra. We are ready to march. And to lead us, Wu Tai's commander, Viceroy Saruf.
Who exactly is this Saruf? The Invisible Man?
Regrettably, we have no intelligence to present at this time.
Then you clearly aren't looking hard enough. Look harder.
Ma'am.
What about that Glenn... what's his name?
Glenn Ladbrock, ma'am. Ex-soldier, P0 class, a prototype. 15 years ago, he was sent to Redor on a geological survey, which ended in failure and led to his defection.
A spineless deserter nursing a grudge, then.
Subsequently, Ladbrock took to the road, seeking to forge connections with others who shared his anti-Shinra sentiments.
If you mean Avalanche, they're dead and buried.
I'm afraid I do not, sir. The fall of the Republic triggered a spate of uprisings in the surrounding regions. We suspect the SRC is largely comprised of forces who were defeated during the unrest.
Well, who could blame them? They fought against the Republic in the name of freedom. But when the smoke finally cleared, they found themselves under the heel of a new oppressor. Why, I'd be more surprised if they didn't hate us.
Pity about Saruf. Would be good to put a face to the name.
The Ancient is en route to the temple as we speak. Pursuing her is our top priority. She will guide us to the Promised Land. One way or another.
Regarding the speech, sir, many will interpret it as a declaration of war. And given that it was a worldwide broadcast, it would be prudent to issue a response.
I intend to make a statement. Sung, if you would.
Sir.
So, how exactly are we supposed to get back to the saucer?
With all the mountains and valleys in between, definitely not on foot. It's just way too far. Thoughts, Kate-Sif?
Hey, Cat! Thoughts?
Huh? Well, you see...
Look, smoke.
Maybe someone's trying to call for Sid?
If so, let's hitch a ride.
Breaking news at this hour. In response to last night's illegal broadcast by the SRC, President Rufus...
I'm picking up proto-relic energy signals from a group of rogue individuals.
You are?
Indeed, though I'm unable to ascertain why.
So, check it out?
How very astute of you. While they're not in any obvious hurry, they do appear to be heading toward a specific location. Should you find the time, I ask that you track their movements. See where it is they're going.
Breaking news at this hour. In response to last night's illegal broadcast by the SRC, President Rufus Shinra... press conference this morning. In it, the president denounced the SRC's claims as baseless propaganda.
Let's take a little break and try again, all right? First time in your house since I was, what, 7, 8?
Isn't really mine, though.
What time is it?
Hello, dear. May I help you? Just listening. You've got a great voice.
Oh, you flatter me. I didn't even know I was doing it. You see, this cat I feed sometimes has gone missing. And when I worry, I cannot help but sing.
Hey. Sounds like a job for a merc, doesn't it?
Well, aren't you the picture of confidence? You wouldn't happen to be a professional feline finder, would you?
Not officially, but I've got a good cat-catching record. Been doing it since I was a kid.
I'm Christine, by the way, chef and chanteuse. You might want to start by looking around the foot of Mount Nebel. She's got the most beautiful snow-white coat. Petite little thing, too. Speaking of, she must be starving out there. Here, be sure to feed her.
All this talk of cats makes me think of Fluffy.
Yeah, the one and only.
Breaking news at this
What
hour.
happened to
In
her?
response
There's
to
nothing
last
here.
night's
No
illegal
idea.
broadcast by the SRC,
Haven't seen her since the
President
fire 5 years ago.
Damn.
press conference this morning.
I can't shake the feeling that I just
Breaking news
left
at
her to
this hour.
die.
This town
In
is
response
under
to
really
last
hope
night's
she's
illegal
okay, but
broadcast by the SRC,
if she's not,
President Shinra held
Hey, Katesis. Did you hear anything about what went down at the Nebo reactor?
Not much, I'm afraid. Just that an unknown force had breached the perimeter. Shinra troops were dispatched in response, and a battle ensued.
Now I get it. That was their plan all along.
Eh? Come again?
They wanted to be found. They lost on purpose. That's the only explanation. How else would ninjas lose to grunts?
They just threw their lives away. Who would do something like that? I mean, would you?
Sure I would. In a heartbeat.
So, Witayans really aren't afraid to die.
Of course we are. It's scary. And it sucks. But I'd still do it. That's how much I hate Shinra.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to this next spot and I'm gonna call it.
You said you
I'm
thought
starting to
your
get a
people had
headache
lost the
right
battle
here.
on purpose. But you didn't mention why.
To make a point. What better way to prove how evil Shinra is than with a pile of dead bodies? My people sacrificed themselves for the greater good. To stoke the flames of rebellion. Yeah. That's it. It must be.
Aye. I'm starting to think you might be right.
I hate it when I get headaches like right here in the front because it hurts to open my eyes.
I don't know him. Like, I've never met him or seen his face, but no one has. Which makes sense. He's Shinra's most wanted, so he's gotta lie low. Real low. Oh, but that's secret.
You're dead.
There! Get him! Here goes. Gotta go for it now. Come on. This one's for you. Tagging out. I got this. One more shot. Bring it. Yeah, yeah. Bring it.
Nudge in the right direction. Push them behind the
I'm just trailing them.
You heard Chadley. That's the plan. At least till they get to wherever they're going.
Getting sleepy, are we?
What, how slow they walk? Who wouldn't?
Can run on ahead and play scout.
Let's stay where we can see you.
Ever since we left the Veil, never should have dropped the intellectual shtick.
Huh?
Cloud?
Billy? What are you doing out here?
I haven't had much, so I came here to
train.
You don't know this is the home of the...
Did someone say living legend?
You okay, sir?
I am now. Thought I was...
Huh?
Mind telling me who you are? Oh, perfect.
There's this big... We gotta get... See?
Hey, picking garbage. You see it too. Well, though he's not a sage, this guy's like the king of the crazy old coots.
Dunno about Coot, but Gramps did say he was already old when he was young.
If you can flap your gums, you can move your gams. Now get on back to your training.
Sorry!
As for you, I know just the thing. One of my chocobos ran off when we put her out to pasture. Need you to find her. Bring her back.
You're asking me?
Her name is Selena. Ain't your normal chocobo neither. Loves the ocean more than home. The way she makes rolling waves look like solid ground. No wonder she thinks she's the bee's knees.
Alright. Please, Cloud, would you mind? Just think of it as a favor for me. You've got a gift for wrangling the wild ones.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end this here. Because I've got a gnarly ass headache. And it's telling me to go to sleep. So, tomorrow we might change it up a little bit. So I've got a friend that's heavy into Sekiro right now. And he wants to get back into Elden Ring. So we may do some... He's having some trouble with some Sekiro stuff. And you guys know me in Sekiro. I'm always down for some Sekiro. But he also hasn't finished the main game of Elden Ring either. So I may go through and help him with some of that. But I definitely get to either Fallout 4 tomorrow or some more Final Fantasy VII. I would like to get at least some of this stuff wrapped up before June 21st, because June 21st, as you guys know, is Elden Ring DLC. So once that comes out, I mean that's gonna be it. It's a wrap. So that's all we're gonna be focusing on until the time comes. But I'm out of here for tonight. You guys have an excellent night. Thank you for stopping by. It's much appreciated, and I will catch you guys all again tomorrow.